Hey, how's it going, champ? I just
What's
thanks
going on,
for having a conversation with me, man. Let me just get from the gate. I mean, with like, what made you want to get into the sport of boxing?
Man, you know what, man? I started out slap boxing on the front porch with my older cousins. They were bigger, but I had longer arms. I was built funny, so my uncle said, "Man, this kid has long arms, little body, long arms. We're gonna see if we can teach him how to use those, basics." It went from there. I was always around the sport. Boxing was big in our house.
Okay, cool. And you won your first championship at lightweight, right? Was it lightweight?
My first world title was at lightweight. My first
world title.
But junior lightweight was where I really made a lot of noise. I started out at my first fight was actually at 147, but I was a 126 pounder. But I could punch so well it didn't matter. I was so big, my frame was big enough to carry the weight, but I could still make that low weight of 126. So I turned pro at 147, but I was a 126 pounder. And I made my most noise at 126, but I could never get a real fight there. So I went to 130 where I could get more work.
That's the weight when you beat Diaz, right?
I was at 135 when I beat Diaz, but I beat Daniel
Okay.
Alicea at 130. I fought a guy named my early stuff was at 26, 30, 35.
Cool. Okay, can I just pick your brain about some of the current events that's going on? We had a little talk yesterday. It's about the doping in boxing, and you said a lot of boxers be doing that. But let's talk about the Canelo first, because I feel as though like this guy's been getting coddled a lot, but I don't think he's the only one. Just what do you think about this whole Canelo Triple G fiasco?
Let me tell you something. Canelo should be out of the picture altogether. Somebody else should be in that spot. But the thing about it is, they don't tell you that, Canelo's the earner. He's a big name in boxing. But the problem is, if that would have been a black guy that got caught on drugs like that, they'd have threw the book at him. There would be no way that 6 months from now he'd be fighting in the same fight that he's out of right now. Does that make sense?
Yeah, he got a year at least. Oh, yeah, definitely.
Dude,
I'm with you.
Tony Tarver got put out and lost his job at Showtime commentating. Think about what I just said.
I feel you. I want the listener to know. I know exactly where you're coming from, brother. I want the listener to know.
So, and it's not about me pointing out the fact, nature doing the race baiting. No, I'm not. I'm pointing out something serious. If Tony Tarver caught all the flack he caught, why didn't Canelo catch the same flack? I'm all about equality. If you're cheating, you should be punished for cheating. That's all I'm saying.
And just like they let that Povetkian come back too.
Well, let me tell you something. Them guys are dirty. They've been dirty. This is nothing new. They didn't just get caught today. They've been doing this. When you get caught because you were careless about your cycling. Somebody once told me, I was once claimed that I the Juan Diaz's camp said that I doped. Now I'm willing to take a lie detector test, blood test, any test they ever want to take. I've never been dirty. So I did everything I did with natural ability, period. But my anger has always been simple. How is it okay for one group of guys to do it when it's to be fair across the board? If anyone breaks the rules, they should pay, just like if anyone else does it. I'm all about equality. Just like you telling me, Canelo said he ate clenbuterol is what he was on. Clenbuterol was what he was on. Said he ate bad meat. That's like saying that a guy's dating two girls. Well, a girl's dating two guys. And she kissed one guy, but she said the other guy got her pregnant. Huh?
Right.
So you, osmosis. So the meat you ate comes out in your blood. Your body didn't break it down. See, in order for this for him to have this in his blood, it's bigger than just you telling me that you ate it because you ingested it this one way. This is in your bloodstream. These people, they know the difference between something you ate and something you ingest that you shot into your vein. They know the difference. Now I might be dumb, but I ain't plumb dumb.
Yeah, and other sports would tell them, hey, don't eat meat from Mexico. Don't eat the meat.
Right.
And he should know that.
Don't drink the water. They tell you don't drink the water. They tell you don't drink the water, but they don't say don't eat the meat. Come on, man, stop. And then you tell me that I'm wrong. You tell me that I'm wrong for not wanting to believe that he's been clean. This young man he's never really fought a guy his weight. And I tell this story. Golden Boy tried to pay me $20,000 to fight this kid. I said, you mean $20,000 to come out and have $20,000 to fight it? You put your mind. I was champion at 135. You're going to pay me $2 million to even think about that fight if I'm about to put on this much weight. But, you're not worth that. Okay, so they went out there. They paid big money. They paid, what the boy's name is? With the glass jaw.
Amir
Khan.
Oh, Amir Khan.
They paid Amir Khan, Josecito Lopez. All these guys are 140, 145 pounds, 130 pounds. Tell me when he fought a real big guy that was in their prime ever in his career.
So wait a minute, Nate. They wanted you to move up from 35 to what 47 to fight him?
For
20
40,
grand?
54. 54.
To 54.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Dude, they don't want to talk about that. They'll never talk to you about that. See, these are things that
20 grand.
Dude, I swear to God. And some you would have took it to pay. Yeah, I'll take any fight for the right amount of money. I'll fight my mom if you pay the money right, but you gotta make the money right. We be talking about that much. What does it profit me? If I'm gonna run the risk of totally injuring myself or being injured fighting a man that outweighs me by 30 pounds naturally.
And he probably would have came in 160.
Easy. And I'd have came in 147, 154 pounds at that time in my life. 150, 154 pounds at that, 155, 160 pounds at the most. And now I got to fight with this weight and his weight on top of me. But nobody talks about this.
Everybody knows his career has been suspect. I mean, I think this whole.
They're like Floyd fought him, but Floyd drained him down. Floyd had him fight. He fought Floyd. He had to come down to a catch weight to fight Floyd. Come on, let's talk about it.
Yeah, he fought him. What was that? Like 150.
Whatever it was enough to where he didn't have the same spikes on those shots that he would have had if he fought him at 154.
Yeah, no doubt about it.
So nobody talks about that. Nobody talks about that. They only talk about the greatness of Canelo. Dude, let me tell you something. None of these guys, I fought everybody I ever fought. I never fought a catchweight fight in my life for a title. In my life. In my life. In my entire life.
No, you haven't. Never asked for one either.
Never asked me to fight. Never asked me.
You never asked for one either.
Never asked for one. Nope, but that's the problem. See, when Nate sounds like he's bitter. I'm not bitter. These are rules. These are the rules. I never tried to bend the rules to be great. I never tried to bend the rules. Tell me one guy. Tell me one of these guys that you can name that ever was willing to fight anybody as they were, come any way they were. Tell me one. Tell me one.
Not too many. Not
Pacquiao, not Mayweather, not Marquez.
No.
All of them, they all found a way to fight, use the system to bend the rules. I never did.
Yeah, they all found a way to not to fight that person they were supposed to fight, and we wanted to fight, wanted to see fight.
But so when you say this, when you call this, they call you, what's the rule? What's the name? They call you bitter.
They call you a hater. They call you a hater.
Dude.
Mayweather hater or something like that.
And I'm not. I just call it what it is. It's like me saying, me having a paint scale, and if I show you the color red on the actual scale, this rule is that this color is red. So when I hold my scale up, hold the paint scale up to the color, I say this is red. But you say no, well it's not quite red. It's red, but it doesn't have to be. We're gonna call it something else. Wait a minute. Either it's red or it's blue.
That's right. You know what? Nate, what's this thing in boxing now that people just don't want to hear the truth? They just want to stick up for their favorite guy without just hearing the truth, like what's going on with that Wilder and Joshua thing. You know, with the counter offer, and it's like.
Let me give you one.
Yeah.
Let me give you one. It's not about just boxing. It's it's the world today. The truth, dude. The truth will get you paid, but it'll get you destroyed too. I'm gonna give you one. Let's talk about the Joshua thing right quick.
Mm-hmm.
Anthony Joshua wants none of that Deontay Wilder grief. Everybody, oh man, Wilder is Joshua was this. Let me tell you something. Joshua beat a washed up Klitschko who's been washed up sitting on the belt, fighting the most easy fights he could fight for as long as he could. He made crazy. Joshua makes $20 million in front of all those people in England who really don't know the first damn thing about boxing as a whole. But what Eddie Hearn understands is if I keep him winning, we can make $100 million, $200 million over the next 10 fights. So I keep him away from Deontay Wilder, and I offer Deontay Wilder a shit offer. So Deontay Wilder said, "Okay, I'll take the shit money, but you got to take it the next time." I'm actually in Texas right now with Mark Breland. I wish I could get him on the radio, but get him on and talk about this.
Are you familiar with the counter offer that Wilder hit him with?
What was it? I'll take that money this time. You just take it the next time.
No, Wilder just hit him with a counter offer. $50 million, and $50 million because Joshua said that they gave him 60, he'd fight him. Well, they came back, checkmate, $50 million, 50-50 everything. They're waiting on Eddie Hearn to answer. That's breaking news. That probably happened like the day before yesterday or yesterday.
Right, and I saw the video. See, the thing about it, he said $50 million, basically. Basically what he said was, I'll pay you $50 million, but you got to come to the States, basically.
Mm-hmm.
See, that's the point. I'm going to the fight. I don't give a damn when it is. I hope it's in the Barclays Center or somewhere big like that because I'm going already.
Yeah, he's pretty much been making that his home lately, the Barclays.
Well, the Barclays, they selling the Barclay out. I was at the Barclay fight. I was at the fight for the Barclay the Ortiz fight, and it was thick. So they can make money. It's not gonna be 90. We ain't gonna do 90,000 people because. Boxing is up against so much. But see, nobody talks about this. Boxing tickets cost more here in America than they do in England. You pay more for a ticket. You pay more for pay-per-view. It costs more.
Yeah.
So, of course, they get the numbers, but we get the money overall. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, your pay-per-views are like $20, $10, something like that?
Yeah, it's cheap as fuck over there. So they don't, pardon my French, but they don't pay as much money for the overall. Dude, you paying $100 for the fit. That's going to be $100 fight. And you're going to get 1 million buys. You're going to get 1 million buys right here in the States. I don't care what you get. If you want it in England, you're going to get together and you're going to pay the same money. If you really believe in him. And they're going to travel. The English people going to travel. They're going to come see him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
so
they do travel.
Joshua,
30,000, came to see Hatton and Mayweather.
Yeah. Joshua, let me tell you something. Joshua would rather eat his own young before he fought Deontay Wilder. He would rather eat his young before he fought. He would rather ration off his firstborn to the devil himself than come fight Deontay Wilder. He wants nothing to do with that. Now, he can come back and say what he wants to me, but he can't have a conversation with me like this because I'm far too well versed in the history of this sport to even be dealing with a guy like him. I'm not the guy he want to fool with. Because I'll put him in his place. I will tear his resume down. I fought tougher fighters than what he fought my first 20 fights. They gave him the world title. Charles Murray, or whatever his name was, laid down in the fight when he fought Anthony Joshua. Klitschko was shot. Dude, I know 3 journeymen that would have gave Klitschko all he wanted that night. Nobody want to talk about it, though.
This time last year, he didn't want to speak Deontay Wilder's name.
He don't want to talk it now. Only reason he's talking it because he got to. He got to. He
to.
can't keep selling the hobo. He can't keep selling you the hobo. He just struggled with a guy that was trash. The dude he just fought was basic.
The guy he fought before him was basic.
Of course.
Talcum guy.
Right, but listen to what I'm saying. Deontay Wilder just beat the very best heavyweight in the division. And he's left-handed, which makes him even more. See, people don't understand something. Luis Ortiz got, 400 amateur fights? One. Luis Ortiz has more experience than every one of them put together. Just amateur experience. Then Luis Ortiz is a left-hander. Tell me how many left-handers the average heavyweight will see in their whole career in the ring. Don't worry, I'll wait. Holyfield fought what? One? Mike Tyson fought what? None? Maybe one? Lennox Lewis fought how many?
None.
Think about what I'm saying. You don't see many left-handers, big left-handers, in your life. And Deontay fought the best, a well-skilled left-hander. And stopped him and was in a decent fight. And didn't know the first thing about fighting left-handers. Not in real life.
I still think Louis King Kong is the guy to beat. I think he's still the guy to beat.
He is, but here's the point. Here's my point. He is the guy to beat. But Deontay beat him.
Yeah, I mean, besides Deontay, that's a given. You know what I'm saying, bro? That's a given.
Deontay beat him.
All right.
And Anthony Joshua was that big. Anthony Joshua was a big stiff. I don't even have a name for him. He's stiff as a board. You know what I'm saying? Pull your head down, hit you with the uppercut while he's holding your head down. He's a dirty.
No head movement.
Listen, no head movement. He's a robot, big robot. You know what I'm saying? He's a big. Hey, he puts you in mind of Bender on the TV the cartoon TV show Futurama. He puts you in the mind of Bender, big muscular Bender. But nobody want to talk about that. And I'm not saying Deontay's any more, but I put it this way: if you asking me who I was going to put my money on, I put my money on Deontay Wilder, not Joshua out, because I guarantee you this: Joshua went down when he got hit by Klitschko. Deontay learned something. I learned something very good about Deontay. He got clipped by a left-hander, a slick left-hander that could punch, and guess what happened? He stood up,
powered through it,
laid it back to the corner, powered through, and then knocked Luis. He knocked Luis Ortiz out. He didn't just hurt Luis Ortiz. He knocked him out, dude. He knocked him out. The referee could have counted to 100. It still wouldn't have been enough for him to get himself together before they let him go.
Mm-hmm.
But nobody talks
about it. And that's one
him.
thing. That's one thing they say about Wilder. They say he's wild. He does wild stuff. But figure out how to beat him.
Let me tell you something. I'm going to say this. I don't knock any of that. I don't knock that. But at this point, who do you know in the game, even the ones that are great box, the best box in the division, couldn't beat him. The very best box in the division couldn't beat him. Come on. You tell me if Anthony Joshua beats a prime Bermain Stavern. Bermain. I don't think so.
No. I think Stavern knocked him out.
I think
Stavern would have did him just the way he did Areola.
Yeah, knocked him right out. But let me tell you something.
All right, guys.
Kind of stuff.
Nate, hold that thought.
Yes.
Hold that thought. Because what I want you to do is to actually come back. You said you had a friend that you're there with. And why don't we just do a whole show?
I don't know if I can find him.
Dedicated to boxing.
Hold on. I'm in the hotel. Let me see if I can. I can't tell you I can just get him. I would love to try to get him to come be a part of this. Deontay Wilder's trainer is here.
No, I'm saying I want to open the floor up to you. No, don't go. I want to open the floor up to you to do a show. If you can get in, we have a platform, whatever time, we can schedule something exclusive because that's big. And I'm sure Smoke would come back. But if you can get him today, and we've also got a show tomorrow at 4, we will definitely make sure that we accommodate you. Is that good? Is that okay?
Sure is.
All right, now I want to give you this soundbite. Even though we normally do this for another guy. I thought I was giving you a soundbite. It's taking forever to load. Oh my God, maybe not. That's really weird. My board is acting funky. It's not playing. And maybe because my host is on the other line. But anyway, we're not going to do that, and I'm hoping that it doesn't do that when I'm ready to go to commercial, too. Okay.
The champ is here! The champ is here! The champ is here! The champ is here!
Well, they put me on hold, and that soundbite was actually for him. So,
you know what?
Nate, I'm still holding for you. I am. Yes.
Are you there, Valerie?
I am. I'm here. Can you not hear me?
I can hear you, but I want to know if you can hear me.
Yes, I can hear you clearly.
Can Smoke hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, brother.
Check this out, Smoke. So if you really wanted to fight Deontay Wilder fighting Anthony Joshua, I got somebody right here in front of me. It's going to be even bigger interview than what I just gave you. Hold on one moment. Tell him who you are.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello? How you doing?
Hello.
How you doing? It's Mark Breland.
Deontay Wilder's trainer.
Yeah.
How you doing? Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Hey, can you give us any insight what's going on with this fight between Wilder and AJ?
Well, AJ, they don't want to fight us right now. They know they're still milking the cow. They get, he can fight a bum off the street and get $20 million. So.
But you guys just called his bluff with the $50 million offer. He went at $60 million. His came with $50 million with the 50-50. No calls yet or emails back from Eddie Hearn. Is it just crickets over there?
They're not going. They want it their way or no way. That's their attitude: their way or no way. Although he'll get more money over there. That's how you're looking at it. You get more money over there, but still. Okay, now what I think Deontay said, look, if I'll do 70-30, but now in a rematch, you take 30, I'll take 70. They ain't like that.
So we'll probably end up seeing Joshua versus Dillian White, something like that.
Nobody want to see that. Nobody want to see that.
We know what fight we want to see. We know all the boxing fans know what fight we want to see, but
right.
You guys call it bluff.
Everybody want to see that fight, and then he'll say, "Yeah, I want to fight Deontay." That's just all talk. That's all talk right there. When he starts saying, "Yeah, I want Deontay, I want to fight," you don't want to fight Deontay because now, let me tell you something. If you really want to fight, you talk now. If it's up to him and his manager, let him tell your manager, I don't want to fight nobody but Deontay. Then that's that. It's got to go.
That's right.
So my thing is,
okay. So if you guys just don't get that fight, I just say just to hell with it and just shoot for the 51-0. Is that something you see yourself doing? Well, I think he's going to do it anyway, but.
I say that one more time.
I said if you just don't get that fight, you know what I mean? I said to hell with him. If you don't get the fight, just continue to go on to break the record to 51-0. Because I see Deontay doing that anyway.
Right. I mean, my attitude, don't sit there and wait. Don't sit around and wait for him. Just keep going.
All right, sir. Smoke. I appreciate both of you. Sir, can you introduce yourself to our listening audience? Tell us who you are, because what I would really love to do is to bring you back on so that we can dedicate an entire show to you and to this conversation and allow Nate to do what he does best, which is basically tell us everything about the world of boxing, what he's up to, give us updates, and what have you. So I'm definitely open, as well as the other person who's a part of this network. We're definitely open to bringing you guys back. We have a show tomorrow, and like I said, if you got time later on today, we will schedule a special show for you to come and share that information, because I definitely want to hear more about what you're talking about. So at this time, if you don't mind sharing with us who you are and give us your contact information.
Okay. My name is Mark Breland. 1984 Olympic gold medalist, 2-time WBA welterweight champion, 5-time Golden Glove champion, and trainer of Deontay Wilder. And
thank you. And are you on social media? Is there a place we could go on your social media page?
Yeah, I'm on. Well, I'm on Facebook. I'm on Facebook.
Okay. What's your name on Facebook? Or how can we find you?
Mark Breland.
Okay.
Yeah, Mark Breland.
Well, again, thank you so much. I appreciate you. And Nate, we got two Nates on the line. So Nate Campbell, if you can text me to let me know if you'd like to schedule something later today, I'll make sure that I accommodate you, because I would love to bring your special guest back so that we can have an extended conversation with this person. Nate, did you hear? Were you in a position to hear me?
Yeah, I can hear a lot of what you said. I just thought I thought that'd be even better. Maybe a lot of people, a lot of your listeners may not understand who that guy is, who this man is. This man is Deontay Wilder's head trainer. He's also the '84 Olympic gold medalist from Los Angeles, Mark Breland. He's 2-time welterweight champion. Let me get a little deeper right quick before we go any further right quick. Mark Breland has the best amateur record in the history of the United States. 110 wins and 1 loss. Yeah, this guy. So,
do you think that we could bring him back either right after this show, or do a full show on him tomorrow at 4? That's what I'm asking you.
Full show tomorrow at 4, probably so.
Yes, at 4 Eastern time. Yes, if you could, please.
Me and him we'll try to be together tomorrow. Give me a call about noon, and I'll put you on the phone with him and set it all up.
All right. Well, I will talk to you on the other side.
Here's my thing. I would really love for him, if I could, get him to reach out and get Deontay Wilder to be on the show.
Okay. All right. Well, could you coordinate all that for me? Because right now I'm going to go to commercial break, and then we've got a couple people on the phone that I would love to introduce you to. We got some dignitaries over there in the Ohio area, and some people from Philly, and just all around the globe. But I want everybody to meet you, and I want to give you a chance before we lose you and you go and take your nap. So right now what I'm going to do is just cut to commercial break, Nate. And like I said, if you could text me, let's get you scheduled for tomorrow. Is that okay?
It works for me.
All right, awesome. Thank you. All right, so as I mentioned before, Philo the Great is currently promoting his EP titled Philosophy. So right now I'm going to play his commercial, and I will see you on the other side because we've got a lot to talk about. All right, be back.